Hi guys, I'm sure you know about the incidents relating to the Dominus Azurite. Dominus made for a kid who had cancer for a Make-A-Wish, and it was pretty saddening to hear about all the crappy things that have been going around. I'm talking you know, how bad he is, even though he's not bad at all. A lot of people were telling him to harm himself, saying that cancer should have won, which was seriously messed up. He survived a tough illness that not many can beat. There's not too many ways that somebody can actually survive it. They didn't know if he would survive. That's why Make-A-Wish made a whole deal with Roblox for this. And to see how people completely want to dox him, wish that cancer killed him, all because they wanted a free item. It was so stupid of how people are so selfish. They don't see how difficult to get to that point where you beat cancer and be able to tell a tale of it and get an item to prove that you beat cancer because you're able to use it whenever you want. Not many people get that option. He got it. People are just jealous that he got this item, which was crazy to believe that people would just sit there and bully him. It seems so sorrowful. I don't understand how people can even try. Think that would be the smartest idea to bully some kid like that, dox him, tell him to kill himself, tell him all these things. And it's so sad for that to happen. I would personally I feel really bad even hearing about this. As a person here, I've dealt with a lot of depression my age too. I've been depressed for a long time, and depression is a very big state that you cannot get over easily. I had to have therapy. I was depressed for 8 years until I finally got help when I was in 9th grade. And to see how they're doing this to a guy, I would be falling back to a state of depression if this stuff happened to me. I've had thoughts of killing myself. I had thoughts of all that stuff. And to see how he's going through this makes me sad for him. He's probably looking all over his YouTube channels, looking at his comments, looking at all the support he gets, but then also starts looking at all the hates he got. It's horrible to even think somebody like him is going through something this deep. It's just a huge hole that he's stuck in, full of all this hate. He's buried in all this misunderstanding. It's not his fault whatsoever that nobody knew was a Make-A-Wish item. It was him who wants to make the decision whether to tell people. He doesn't have to tell people whether he got the item just for a Make-A-Wish. It doesn't matter if he tells. Roblox doesn't need to tell. He doesn't need to tell. It's all on his decision. But to see how people want to put blame on it by him, I'm sorry that people waited hours for it. But that's his decision. He can feel sorry that he didn't tell, but he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to say sorry for it. He doesn't need to do anything for it. No remediation. Make himself feel better. Because he already is what he is. He needs to know that what he did was all right. And it's very just depressing to know, I had a great grandma. She had cancer. How horrible it was just to sit there and watch her go through that. I wouldn't want anybody to have that issue. And so then them telling him to get cancer again, telling him it was all fake. The process is real. I waited in the hospital for 8 hours until it was 2 o'clock in the morning just so I can say hi to my grandma, to know that she was all right. It is a tough process to even go through. She was in the hospital for about more than 2 months or something like that. It's hard to remember because this was such a young age when it happened. It's such a hard thing to go through. And it's lucky that he even survived it. It surprised many people. That's why it surprised Make-A-Wish too. That's why he got the item. If they knew he was going to survive, they probably wouldn't have Make-A-Wish there for him. But they didn't know if he would be alright. So that Make-A-Wish was there. Even if he didn't survive, he would still get the thing he really most wanted. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And to see that people get so jealous over the littlest things. That man could have wished to go on a huge theme park tour with his favorite actress, and they could try pulling some strings for that. He could have asked for anything in the world, and so he asked for what he wanted the most, a Roblox item, all to himself, nobody else to have. I mean, that shows his dedication towards the game, and he's a great person. Nobody needs to hate him for what he chose. The item was specifically for him only. Only him, not nobody else. And I will always respect that. I might have waited those hours just to hopefully get it too. But I'm not caring about it. To hear that he's alright and that he gets something just surpassing some horrible thing that were against his odds, that is inspiring. Nothing more than that. See, I'm only talking about this because I feel like I need to. You see, I feel that everybody is equal. I don't care what other people see. That's why I talked bad about Side-Ice, who made YouTuber named Parlo while he was going through his depression state. Side-Ice was telling him that he should kill himself. All that stuff. Do you know how hard that is for me? I've gone through that state in my life where I tried killing myself, and it's a very rough stage to even try to comprehend. And just to see how people are using this just to get away out of competition, all that stuff. People are just throwing each other under the bus. People are just fighting each other just so they can get on top. And I see so much pain when they do that. It's unresponsible. It's uncaring. The world's supposed to care for each other, not put each other down for the simplest things. Side-Ice, he's done many things. I mean, supporting a person who was posting child porn on a Discord or doing this other stuff. And it's not alright. Like, you'd have to call somebody out for that. It's reasonable. To get them out of a website that's ruining it, it's going to be the right thing to do. But it just also just leads into a huge cave hole that could end up you being the victim, being the one thrown around, and you might get hurt. It sucks how possibly this world works, how reality is. I mean, I don't post much. I have work, I have school. School so just tires me out. And so, but I'm making my own way out of here to make a normal video talking about this horrible incident that nobody needs to go through. This video is more of support towards him. I'm subscribed to that guy. As soon as I heard this stuff, I was subscribed. I don't care whatever happens to him. I will become a fan of him because he deserves fans to care about him and understand what he's going through. All the way, I'm with him every step of the way. I know what he's going through. It is a rough place to go through. Obviously, I don't know how it feels to have cancer or anything. And I don't know about my future. I might have it. Who knows? But right now, I know that he's feeling down over these stupid situations with these dumb Roblox community members who think that they deserve everything. They're always right. We need this for training. We need this for accessory looks. We need this. If we don't get this, you should kill yourself. That's what they think. They should never even think of the possibility of just telling somebody to kill themselves. How many times would I have to say this? I wouldn't want to have a YouTube channel where I would hate on people. I don't want to have my whole life going on to YouTube videos telling somebody, oh, your content sucks, you should kill yourself, or I don't agree with your statement here, you should kill yourself, or I'm going to dox you because you did that. It seems so messed up to even think about the possibility of doing something that messed up. It almost just completely wants me to throw away this YouTube channel, not to do this stuff. It's so bad that people go through this stuff all because of the internet. I chose YouTube for the fun of it. I find myself posting stuff for children because it's fun. See, most of my shorts, I have the bad music. It's not my fault. I post that for a little older content, but like all this animation stuff, I understand it might be cringy to adults. My goal of a YouTuber is for children, not for adults. People could say it's cringe. People could say it sucks completely. I don't care. I will tell them off too. If I need to, if they're getting out of hand, I can hide them from my channel. But I must defend my own channel. It's not something I can just throw away expecting nothing to happen. It's important that YouTubers, Roblox community members, anything communities related stuff, should all stick together and stop fussing over some dang Roblox item. It's not that serious. Nobody needs to be thrown aside and hated for just a simple thing. I find it so depressing that they even wanted to do such a thing. I think that what they need to do is say sorry. All these people just want to be complete a-holes, and they're like sticking the middle finger at him. They're telling him all these threats. They're going on his Discord, throwing stuff at him, posting YouTube videos about doxing him, all that stuff. It's just so truly messed up. It's not even more that I ever want to say. It's that people are effed up. It's the truth. I can't hide it. Some points I could probably be effed up too. I can be honest too about that. I might say the crappiest things in the world because I'm angry. Anger is always the enemy between people. Once somebody gets angry, there's going to be something that's going to cause hate towards somebody. And it's just fixing this situation is going to be definitely huge. You know, all other YouTubers, popular YouTubers, are doing something about it. I'm doing something about it because I feel like I need to talk about it, because I feel like it's important to support somebody who's going through tough times. And I feel that other YouTubers should definitely make videos on this, talking about how they support this guy. Nobody needs to post any hate videos of this guy. Nobody needs to show how much they hate one guy because he survived cancer and got an item for it. It's truly effed up world. I hope you guys understand that this world is such a small world. We don't all have long lives to live, and just to tear everybody else down for the simplest things is just going to ruin how the world works. The world's just getting super messed up. It's tough walking in school. I mean, how many times you have to walk by your friends telling you should kill yourself? As a joke. Telling somebody to kill yourself used to be a huge criminal offense. All that stuff. Now, you walk up to your best friends, you tell them to kill themselves as a joke. How messed up is that? I might make a joke like that, but I do truly feel upset about it. It's not something to mess around. I also, have experiences being bullied 8 years, depression, sadness days, feeling alone, feeling like nobody loved me, and having all the hate just pouring on you is something very hard to go through. And just see how that planned out for him is awful to see. I would love to pray over that guy. He's a wonderful person. To even see that he has not posted anything about it is just truly weird. It makes me think of what he's going through. Like, I don't want him to apologize. I don't want him to do anything. What he needs to do is just stick up for his own self. What he needs to know is that it's all his decision. It's not his fault that he didn't tell anybody. He could have just told everybody. It'd be a mystery for the rest of their life. I would be fine with it. I wouldn't care. If it's his item, he has the right to announce it whenever he feels like it. He does not need anybody else's questioning or hate tell him that he's wrong for doing that. What he did was completely right in any way. He could have waited a whole year. He could have waited till he got anything. He could have waited till he's 30. And I still wouldn't care. He can keep this all he wants. And there's nothing bad against it. He's a person. Everybody needs loving. It's the truth. See, I love my girlfriend. She's important to me. And when you have a love, it makes your world 100 times better. So the truth is, we need to give him love. Tell him that everything he did was all right. We need to make his world 100 times better than it is. We need to show all the support. It's nothing to just joke around, tell mean things over. It's something that we need to tell him that everything will be all right. So please go to him, go to his YouTube videos, tell him, bring support to him. I don't care whatever views I get on this video. It's important to know that people need love. Love is a key way of bringing somebody, making them feel better, making sure that they don't do something that will lead to their own end. All right. Bye-bye. I hope you learn that you can't just be mad over somebody for some stupid reasons.